Doot, 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 doot. Splash. Man, I like that. That's just like the real one. Hey y'all, Chris Funk here from the Jackson Kayak Fishing Team. Got my big tuna set up here. Want to talk to you a minute about the Tuna Tank lid. For those of you that use the live well, you know what a wonderful accessory this can be. You know, for me, I don't use it as a live well much. I don't even use it for storage much. So the lid has been a little bit of an issue just because of having the raised surface. You know, if I lay my Plano boxes on top, they slide to one side. If I try to put my camera bag, especially my Pelican case, it goes to one side. And the dog, you know, for those of you that see my other videos, Dixie the squirrel dog, she has a hard time standing on this surface. So I wanted to replace it with something flat. For those of you that are a part of Facebook, there's a JK Big Tuna owners group on there that we've talked about this with several folks. You know, some have used aluminum, some have used plywood, other different materials to make a flat lid. Let me show you what I did. I found a piece of starboard on eBay, and this piece was 28 bucks for 12 by 36. This stuff ain't cheap, but being a scrap, it worked out perfect for me. Cabinet makers and stuff like that have it. Now, for those of you that have ever dealt with this stuff, you know that it's almost unpaintable. So what I did was roughed it up with a wire brush on the side of a side grinder, and then painted it with bed liner material. And it seems to be holding up really well because it's got a rough enough surface to hold on to. On the back side, I had to shallow up these two places to go over top of the rivets, but it turned out really well. You know, and now Dixie has a flat place to stand. I got a place to put my Plano boxes, and they're not going to move. My camera bag can sit there; it's not going to move. You know, worst case scenario, I could pull the towers out and lay in here and take a nap. Not saying that I'd ever do that, but it's a pretty good idea to me. I made a couple larger places to sit your pliers and maybe a knife if you're working with it. And the holes are large enough that Dixie's claws won't get hung in there. I skeletonized it just to reduce weight a little bit because this half-inch piece is kind of heavy. But I really like it. I mean, it's easy to stand on, flat surface all the way across there. I think it's a pretty good change for me. And if it's something you were looking at to do, I just wanted to show you what I did. Y'all take care and have a good day.
What are you looking at? Shut that thing off and get out there and fish.